Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever feel like you're just too good? Like your superpower is caring, but sometimes that superpower backfires spectacularly? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us, when caring too much stops being your strength and starts morphing into your kryptonite. Think about it. We're often told to be empathetic, to be kind, to put others first. And absolutely, these are fantastic qualities. But there's a fine line, a very wiggly, hard-to-see line between genuine care and a bottomless pit of overcommitment, anxiety, and just plain exhaustion. Let me paint a picture. Imagine you're at a potluck. Everyone brings a dish. You, bless your cotton socks, bring 3 because you were worried someone wouldn't like the first 2, and what if the third one wasn't enough? And oh God, is anyone going to eat the gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free kale salad you painstakingly made for that one friend who mentioned they were on a cleanse 2 months ago? Yeah, that's caring too much. You mean well, but you're probably already tired before the first bite of lukewarm potato salad. It's like that friend who constantly texts you to see if you're okay even when you just sent an LMAO text a minute ago. Sweet, right? Initially, but then it's 3 "you okay" texts later and you're wondering if they think you've fallen into a well. Or maybe you have fallen into a well and you're still worried about making them feel bad for worrying. It's a never-ending cycle. Here's another one, the email dilemma. You get an email at 7 p.m. It's not urgent, but your brain, bless its overactive little heart, immediately goes, oh no, they need a response. What if they think I'm ignoring them? What if they think I don't care about their project? I must reply now, even if it's just to say, I'll look at this tomorrow. And boom, your evening, which was supposed to be about Netflix and questionable life choices, is now about crafting the perfect, non-committal, yet still caring email. Why do we do this to ourselves? A lot of it stems from a good place. We want to be helpful, we want to be liked, we want to avoid conflict, we want to be seen as reliable, and sometimes we genuinely just love helping people. But when those desires start dictating every move, every thought, every ounce of our energy, that's when it tips. Let's talk about the fixer mentality. You know who you are. Someone has a problem, and before they've even finished explaining it, your brain is already 5 steps ahead, devising solutions, offering advice, and practically volunteering to do it for them. Your friend mentions their car is making a weird noise, and suddenly you're on your phone, calling mechanics, researching DIY fixes, and drawing diagrams of engine parts. Meanwhile, all they wanted was a sympathetic ear and maybe a hug. You're trying to be a superhero, but sometimes people just need a listener, not a personal pit crew. It's also about boundaries, or lack thereof. Imagine your personal boundaries as a lovely, well-maintained picket fence. When you care too much, that fence starts to look less like a fence and more like a garden gnome suggestively placed. Anyone can walk right in, leave their emotional baggage, and you're left holding the shovel. And you'll probably feel bad asking them to take their baggage back. One of the biggest culprits here is the fear of disappointing others. We're so afraid of letting someone down that we'll bend ourselves into a pretzel, sacrifice our own time, energy, and even well-being just to avoid that fleeting moment of potential disapproval. It's like saying yes to helping your friend move even though you just pulled a muscle in your back and you have a deadline looming. Because what will they think if I say no? They'll think you have a back injury and a deadline, that's what. And if they don't, then maybe they're the ones who need to work on their empathy. Just saying. And then there's the emotional sponge syndrome. You absorb everyone's feelings. Your friend is sad, you're sad. Your colleague is stressed, you're stressed. Your neighbor's cat ran away, you're mourning a cat you've never met. Well, empathy is great. Becoming a human emotional trash can is not. You end up carrying around a heavy load of emotions that aren't even yours, and it leaves you drained and depleted. You can't effectively help anyone if you're running on empty. So how do we identify if our caring has gone rogue? Here are a few telltale signs. First, constant exhaustion. Are you perpetually tired even after a full night's sleep? Second, resentment. Do you find yourself feeling annoyed or even angry at people you're trying to help? Third, anxiety. Are you constantly worried about what others think or if you've done enough? Fourth, a shrinking social circle. Are you so busy doing things for others that you don't have time for yourself or genuine connections? And fifth, you're always the one giving, rarely the one receiving. Does it feel like a one-way street? If any of these resonate, don't worry, you're not a bad person. You're just a person who might have a slightly overzealous caring muscle. The good news is you can retrain that muscle. It's not about caring less, it's about caring smarter. It's about setting healthy boundaries and understanding that you can't pour from an empty cup. So, what can we do? Step 1, recognize your limits. This is huge. You are not an infinite resource. Your time, energy, and emotional capacity are finite. It's okay to say no. In fact, it's essential. Think of no as a complete sentence. You don't always need to offer a lengthy explanation. No, I can't do that right now is perfectly acceptable. Step 2, prioritize yourself. This isn't selfish, it's self-preservation. Just like in an airplane emergency, you put your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. If you're not taking care of yourself, you won't be in any position to genuinely help anyone else. Schedule me time and treat it as non-negotiable. Whether it's reading a book, going for a walk, or just staring blankly at a wall, make time for yourself. Step 3, delegate and empower. You don't have to do everything. If someone asks for help, consider if it's something they could do themselves with a little guidance, or if it's genuinely something you can't take on, suggest someone else who might be able to help. You're not abandoning them, you're helping them find the right resource. Step 4, learn to differentiate between empathy and responsibility. You can empathize with someone's struggle without taking on the responsibility for fixing it. Offer support, listen actively, but remember that ultimately their problems are theirs to solve. It's like watching a friend struggle to tie their shoes. You can offer encouragement and maybe even a quick tip, but you don't need to get on the floor and tie them for them every single time. And finally, remember that genuine care comes from a place of strength, not depletion. When you're well-rested, energized, and have healthy boundaries, your acts of kindness and support are far more impactful and meaningful. You're not just throwing a Band-Aid on, you're offering genuine assistance from a place of abundance. So, the next time you feel that familiar tug of I must help everyone with everything right now, take a step back. Ask yourself, am I caring or am I over-caring? Am I being helpful or am I enabling? And most importantly, am I taking care of myself in the process? It's a journey, not a destination. There will be times you slip up, times you overcommit, times you feel that familiar pang of guilt. But with awareness and practice, you can transform your biggest weakness into your most sustainable and powerful strength. Before we sign off, I'd love to hear from you. What's a time when caring too much became your weakness? Share your stories and tips in the comments below. Let's build a community where we can all learn to care smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future discussions. See you in the next one.